Say what y'all want. But when you think about Dame Dash, when you talk about Dame Dash, when you hear Dame Dash doing all these interviews he's been doing, you're going to talk about Jay-Z. Most of the guys are going to bring Jay-Z name up. Most of the interviewees, they're going to bring up Jay-Z. That's part of Dame Dash history at this point. And this is his way of surviving. At the end of the day, Jay-Z doesn't do interviews. Dame Dash believes he has people talking for him. Do you? He also brings up another valuable point because a big question been looming. Will Jay-Z and Dame Dash ever reunite? That remains to be seen because Dame Dash, he's not letting his foot off the gas. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. See the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E.O.U, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. It's been going down on the internet, and I gotta be real. Dame Dash is doing most of the talking because we don't hear from Jay-Z. Let's keep it real. When you hear of a Dame Dash, you will have to attach Jay-Z's name to him. I don't care if they haven't spoken in years. You understand? Dame Dash is the reason for Jay-Z's career, and Jay-Z is the reason for Dame Dash's career. It is what it is, y'all. The biggest questions that's been looming is if they ever will reunite. Would it ever be a Beanie Siegel, just a Rocafella reunite? Every group, everybody has always gotten back together, whether it's TLC, Wu-Tang Clan, it doesn't matter. It's part of history. Everybody has gotten back together, even if it's just for a show or something. A lot of people don't seem that this will ever happen again, y'all. And Dame Dash is one of them. Because at the end of the day, I believe he's holding his ground. Yeah. And he's holding his ground on ignorance. I got to call it what it is, y'all. I got to call it what it is. To me, I feel like he's holding his ground on ignorance. A lot of the things that Dame Dash says is coming from a standpoint of just being a hood individual, being somebody from the streets. Man, look, that street life been over. I'm going to be real. I just want to put that out there. The street life been over. You know how many snitches are in the world today? Yeah, there's more snitches in the world than there is guys that's going to go, that's going to stand up and then take the time. Yeah, there's more people that's going to tell on you these days. So for him to say certain things, it just feels like, God damn, you already filed for bankruptcy. And let's get this straight. Your broke is not my broke. I'm just being real, Dame. Your broke is not my broke, okay? But if you're trying to get back to prominence once again, you would think Jay-Z is the keys to the whip at this point, right? The same way you were the keys to the whip at one point. I just feel like the egos, and if everything could get thrown out the window, we would be a better place. We would get better music, we would get better everything. But I got to put y'all on to what Dame Dash says, okay? He says he feels like, because we don't hear from Jay-Z, he feels like a lot of people speak for him. Y'all be the judge. Pay attention.
They never ask him about me, and they never ask him any of those things. There's never questions like, why did you do that? Like, based on what Damon, he doesn't, I haven't seen that ever brought up. Nobody, no, I'm completely sure that when he does an interview, see, the difference is he has people to talk for him to me. You know what I mean? Bleek talks for him. Steve Stout talks for him. Charlamagne talks for him. You know, Noreaga talks for him to me. And he doesn't have to talk. Shapiro talks for him. Everyone I'm fighting on my own. I talk for me.
I gotta keep it real, y'all. See, some things when Dame say them, I do agree with him. Yeah, I do agree with him. And Jay-Z is a billionaire. He's long gone. I don't expect to hear from him. He doesn't do interviews. But when he says Shapiro speaks for him, that's his lawyer. His lawyer is supposed to speak for him. But when I see like a Drink Champs, you heard coming at Dame, and like it was disappointing, even though I know Dame was going off on his little rants. But when you see a N.O.R.E, when you see a Steve Stout, which he's been beefing with Steve Stout for years, let's call it what it is, y'all. You can run the list, man. I do feel like a lot of these guys, and it's allegedly business, like this, I'm just calling it what it is. A lot of these guys speak out for Jay-Z. You heard Memphis Bleek, of course, he's going to take the room for Jay-Z. It is what it is, because we don't hear from him. So at the end, we have to assume this is coming from his team, his people, and these are actually people that actually work for him. We just calling it what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we are going to see more of Dame, because we have to keep in mind, Dame Dash, this is what he does for a living at this point. Yeah, he has to express his history. He has to talk. But he also brings up something that may go against your morals. He says Jay-Z has rats over there. Yeah, and those of you that don't know, Desiree Perez, yeah, she's the CEO of Roc Nation, okay? She is the person that Jay-Z put in the helms. I would rather have seen Memphis Bleek, me personally, but maybe he doesn't have the skill set for that. You heard? Memphis Bleek is loyal to a T. Maybe he doesn't have the skill set to actually run a big-time company. But Jay-Z goes out, no relation, and picks up Desiree Perez. So those of you that know, this went viral a couple years back, 4 or 5 years ago. Desiree Perez, Jay-Z business partner, wears a wire for the FBI. So she was involved with big time, you know, Colombian, Mexican, allegedly, I don't know but she's in some paperwork, okay, as being an informant, being a snitch. Would you go against your morals for that? I'm just to work with the person. You heard? Because at this point in Dame Dash career, you heard, you're going to have to work with snitches. You're going to have to work with FBI informants that was once in a life FBI informants. You're going to have to work with people that would tell on you. See, sometimes we have to get out the mentality in order to move forward. I feel like Dame Dash is taking 10 steps back every time he talks. Pay attention to what he says here, y'all, because, I mean, hey, look, I respect it, but as a businessman, somebody trying to come up in the world, you're going to deal with all kinds of people. So y'all let me know, is this 10 steps back or not? Pay attention.
Because of the thing with the gray areas, like, again, I'm a street guy. So because of the police, and I don't want to get into it because I don't want no beef with the police, but because, you know, there's a lot of gray areas over there, I probably would stay away based on how I'm, like, for me, we don't mess with people that informed, and we don't mess with people that mess with people that informed. And that's what N.O.R.E was about. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason there. You know, like, if it came to doing like a Rockefeller reunion and the rest of the team is going to get some money and we could be in different places, you know, I don't want to hang out with him at all. But I wouldn't mind getting some money. I think that, again, hearing that Cam up Rockefeller, it's like, what would happen if he didn't do that? We probably, because we weren't cool, you know, he was doing his thing because of the Aaliyah shit, and I wasn't with him too much, but we still were doing business. So we could have potentially still been doing business, even though you don't have to be cool with someone to do business. You just got to do good business. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I did business with him, he'd have to eliminate the things that are against my moral fabric.
I mean, I gotta respect it, y'all. I do respect it. But at the end of the day, in business, There are several people that has informed. There are several people that you don't even know of that you're probably working with today that have told, that have went against the code of your morals. I'm just saying, y'all, like, I feel like this is a level of ignorance. Yeah. This is a level of ignorance. And the reason why a lot of us won't go too far in life, because we're under these false impressions of the hood. I wish we'd get rid of the nigga mentality. We are under the false impressions of the hood, so therefore we don't grow as people. There are more snitches in the world than there are people that's going to keep it real and tell the truth to you. There's more people that's going to lie to you. I don't know. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping, but I understand your morals and principles. But when it comes to in the professional world of work and you're trying to get to the money, see, this ain't for the ignorant. This is for the people that want to get to the money, that's trying to better their lives. And it doesn't mean you have to work with snitches. No, I'm not saying that. But you will, at one point in your life, to at least try to make it to the next level. Your boss right now at your job may be a snitch back in the days. We just don't know. It has cooperated with police. Hers is just on a bigger scale because of who she is. And she's close to attached to Jay-Z. So to be honest, Desiree Perez is just on a wild bigger scale, and she got some guys put away. I'm just being real, but there's millions of them out there just like her that you don't know about that you end up working with on your come up. Y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. Yo, it's your boy N.O.R.E, aka the Harlem Legend, man. I mean, Dame brings up some great points, and I'm not saying throw away your morals and principles and your integrity. But at the end of the day, what she did got to do with anything of you trying to get to your bag and make things happen for you and your crew. This is why so many of us get blocked from the bag, y'all. Jay-Z grabbed her for a reason. And obviously, it goes against everything that you built, right? So why join the team?